What is up, guys? Homicide Trucy back here again today with another video for you guys. I recently, as you can see, started playing RuneScape 3 again. So this account is nearly 10 years old, but I noticed when scrolling through YouTube looking for different guides and explanations on different items, etc., etc., a lot of the videos are extremely outdated. There are not a lot of RuneScape 3 content creators anymore, and that kind of saddens me a little bit, but not a big deal. We can fill the void. So, number one, we're going to get rid of our familiar, because we don't need it. And today, we're going to talk about Avianses, guys. I've noticed a lot of the newer players coming into the game, and even some of the older players, aren't aware of Avianses, or they aren't aware of basically the benefits of doing Avianses. So, obviously, Avianses, guys, are in the Armadyl God Wars dungeon, so you're going to need 70 range. I would recommend 60 or 70 defense as well. And then basically the best range gear you can afford. Me personally, Armadyl. That's what I use. Weapon-wise, you got a couple choices. If you're on the lower end of GP, obviously, you can run rune crossbows. Rune crossbows will work, but your GP, XP, all that per hour is not going to be as high as, say, running armadillo crossbows. And furthermore, if you've got access to it, the Zerite bow. Probably my favorite bow in game right now, guys, Zerite. That's what I personally use. If you're gonna run crossbows, I would use broad bolts. Broad bolts are incredibly cheap. Also for God Wars, you have to have either 60 agility or 60 strength. Minimum requirement, you have to do Troll Stronghold. I would highly recommend doing Edgar's Ruse. I believe I said that correctly. I have no idea. Let me find it here. This one. Edgar, whatever his name is. Because that gives us access to the Trollheim teleport spell. So, this is what my inventory is going to look like. Right now, we do have the 15th anniversary cake, which is very, very nice. Realistically, you're not going to need a lot of food for this method because we're going to use the Bones to Peaches method. So, Bones to Peaches, these are our Telly runes for Trollheim Telly, anniversary cake, and our range gear. That's really all we're going to be taking, guys, and we're going to go to Trollheim. And if you can't ever remember what way, like me, I just look for the snow, because I know the snow is the right direction. Sorry guys, I had an itch. Son of a bitch, what in the fuck? Okay. You cunt. So we're gonna jump down these agility obstacles here. This is basically just gonna make our run down the mountain a little faster. I have no clue what the agility requirement here is. I probably should have known that, but... And no big deal, guys. So... Actually, we can look at that real quick. I think it's like 40 something. Trollheim Easy Cliffside. So yeah, for those cliffs, 44 is going to be the advanced ones. I don't know what the fucking difference is. One is one and one is the other. We're going to use the strength route instead of the agility route. 60 strength required to do this. Lift up that boulder, guys. Get moving. Because, 60 strength, you're so strong at 60 strength. Run past these white wolves. If you've never been to God Wars before, you will need a rope to drop down this hole, because that's how you get in here. Obviously, guys, since we're coming to the God Wars dungeon, you're going to want either a Nex item, because Nex items are going to protect you from all God Wars minions, which partially why I use a Zerite bow. Otherwise, guys, as long as you have an armadillo item on, you should be alright here. Over here you've got these things, Gorks, those are Zamorak. They'll attack you, Zamorak, however the hell you say it. But we're looking for these boys right here, Avianses. Level 89, level 92, and level 95. Sorry about that, guys. My mic is all fuckered up. I gotta buy a new one soon. Fucking hell. Now, guys, excuse me. The main items we're gonna be looking at here as far as drops go. Ooh. That I was not expecting whatsoever. That is our second piece of War Priest of Armadyl, guys. We're gonna get the Armadyl War Priest armor, as you just saw. I already have the legs, or the greaves, or whatever they call them. But this right here is why we're here. Adamant bars. Also, Alk runes, not a bad idea, not required though. But this is why we're here, guys. Adamant bars, 4 of them noted at a time. And you guys are going to see that, well, the nature rune drops are pretty nice as well. And they drop law runes, some herbs, so if you want to bring some magic note paper, you can do that. I don't waste the time. I go for the nature runes, the law runes, because I bring a stack with me anyways. And blood runes, war priest, law runes, nature runes aren't, not armadyl, adamant bars. They don't make armadyl bars, I don't believe. But, yeah, right here, this, adamant bars. These are what we're looking for, guys. Now, if you look, let's open our GE price checker. At the moment, an adamant bar sells for roughly 3K a piece. We're talking 12K per drop. And this is a drop that you're actually going to see very, very frequently. This is not like a 1 in, 850 million drop rate, guys. These adamant bars are going to pop up a lot more frequently than you would expect. Obviously, probably less frequently from the lower level Avianses. Excuse me. The higher levels are probably going to drop them more frequently for you. But realistically, it does not matter which ones you kill. It doesn't matter what damage you take, etc. Because what we're going to do is, we've killed a few now. Got a decent amount of bones on the floor. And this is what I mentioned earlier about the Bones to Peaches tabs. This is why we brought them. Because what a lot of people don't realize is Bones to Peaches is good for multiple bones, not just one. This mic is fucking pissing me off, boys. But that means that, since it's good for multiple bones, literally all we have to do obviously if you want to waste the money and use fucking restores and soul split your health back, go ahead, do it. But this method is not going to be worth your time if you're going to do that. This is very inexpensive and I highly, highly recommend doing it this way. We're going to go ahead and we're going to do a total of 50 armadyl kills, or 50 kill count. And that's going to just straight be Avianses. We're going to do 50 of them and see roughly how many bars we get in 50 kills. But Bones to Peaches, what we're going to do is we're going to stand here and we're going to grab bones off the floor, obviously. Because we're getting bones every kill. And we're going to turn them into peaches, and the peaches are going to be our food. And this is going to allow us to sustain ourselves for quite a while camping out here, guys. Now this is a very, I don't even want to say outdated, because it's still very relevant. This is something you can do to this day, 2018, guys, and not have any issues turning a profit. So I guess outdated really isn't the obviously it's not going to be the money maker that some of the, like the newer bosses and things like that are, but it's really not dead, guys. This is I guess we're going to call it old school. This is a very old school method of making money. I remember doing this and I've been playing the game for 10 years. Probably took me 2 years to get here the first time. So I've probably been doing this since give or take 2009, 2010, somewhere in that ballpark. Also, I was very upset when I came back to RuneScape 3. I went to do this method actually, and I found out that apparently, if you have not done the updated version of certain quests, then you have to redo those quests just because you did them a long time ago. So, that was a little bit upsetting for me. Forgot about that. They also drop swordfish, so swordfish are gonna help sustain you as well. Save on your tabs. But boom. Drop one Bones to Peaches tab, and we've just made an entire inventory of food, basically. And we're just gonna let those sit, because obviously we're at 340 health still. We really don't need them. And yes, guys, I am a legacy player. So no, I don't know anything about revolution bars. I don't have any good AFK rev bars for you guys. I play revolution. Or blah, 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 blah. I'm getting mixed up now because I'm talking too much. I don't play revolution. I play legacy, as you guys can see. This is the only way I play the game. I do not switch for anything. Did KBD in Legacy earlier, that was pretty fun. Got about, I don't know, I think I've done like 25 KC today just for the fuck of doing it. Cause right now I've got a Black Dragon Slayer task, so I went and I did, I think I did, there's some more bars. I want to say I did like 13, 14 KBD kills earlier after I got my task. And then I did like 7 for Reaper or something like that. I don't know, I've done like 20 or 25 today, something like that, guys. Just for the fuck of doing it, basically. And guys, literally, like, these kills take no time. Obviously, depending on your gear, it's gonna be a little slower or a little faster. I mean, personally, I find that the Zerite bow is faster for me than running dual wield armadyl crossbows. I have both just because I bought the armor crossbows before buying the Zerite, and then decided like, hey, Zerite's pretty badass. I think I'm gonna use this most of the time. So my armadyl crossbows sit in the bank most of the time. Sometimes I switch out to my main hand armor crossbow with my fucking dragonfire deflector. Mainly for dragon task or anytime I have to go fight dragons just because it reduces the damage you take, obviously. You know, standard ass shit, nothing. Excuse me, nothing special, guys. Yes, please do not attack that spiritual mage. I don't even think we have the Slayer level to fight those bitches yet. $73? What's the requirement for spiritual mages? If you guys bothered to watch the video this far, first off, like, comment, subscribe. As always, it helps me out. And also, not only that, but comment the Slayer level for spiritual mages, because I honestly have no fucking clue. I know I just unlocked jungle strikes. Jungle strike worms, those fuckers. So, if I get a task for those, I will probably go do that eventually. I don't know, right now I'm sitting on that black dragon task I gotta go finish. Also guys, this really is not a bad place to camp XP wise. I'm trying defense right now because I need to get 90 fucking defense. 329. Give or take. I'm pretty sure it popped up, didn't it? I forgot that the XP pops up high on the screen now. I know it doesn't OS, buddy, but fucking for RS3 it's goofy. 679, give or take. So yeah, like 680 XP per kill, give or take. Not a bad place to just camp for not only some money and some loot, but also decent little spot to grind XP if you're just, you know, bored of the regular spots, you know, arids, water fiends, etc., etc. You're not gonna get shit in the way of charms here, guys. Because, quite frankly, I don't think these guys even have charms in their drop table. And if they do, it's so rare that you don't ever see them. I think they might have golds in their drop table, but nothing worth your time picking up, really. Oop. We almost missed it, guys. There's 50 kills down. What do we get? What do we get? 24. So that's actually really low, guys. I pulled like 128 and like 80 kills last night, give or take. So that's actually really low for 50 kills. But like 27 natures, 11 bloods. And that took us... I have no clue what that took us, honestly. Something along the lines of like... I want to say like 20 minutes, and that was also the time of talking about the gear and the setup and what we're doing, etc., etc. So give or take, say 10 or 15 minutes, we just made damn near 100k. Yeah, definitely not a bad spot to camp, guys. Actually, probably one of my favorite spots, just AFK in camp. Obviously, keeping your health up is not hard with the swordfish drops and, you know, the peaches, bones peaches. Really, really nice little area to just camp. Kind of just a little introductory video, guys, to let you know that, you know, I'm not dead. I'm here. And I am going to be actively making more videos now that I'm getting back into RS3. So expect to see a lot more RS3 content coming from my channel. As I mentioned earlier, guys, like, comment, subscribe, helps me out. Let me know what kind of things you guys would like to see, and I've got a couple of ideas for a couple of videos, but if you got anything that you guys actually want to see, let me know. I'll try to make it happen, and if I don't use your idea right away, be patient. Anyways, guys, there's your Avianses guide. Get out there, get some adamant bars, and grind some XP. Have fun doing so, and have a good night. I'll catch you guys later.